Hey Rams, did you know the broadcasting program at City College is a great way to get job opportunities as well as experience in a professional studio environment and be able to transfer to San Francisco State backup program? The studios are equipped with a full lighting system, green screen, cameras with teleprompters, and a master control room. Learn to work as a team and try out every job from camera operator to floor manager to the director. Come check out the department in the Arts Extension Building at Ocean Campus.
Hey City College students and faculty. Did you know that there's a fine dining experience right here at the City College campus? Known as the Chef's Table, a restaurant fully operated by students in our historically acclaimed culinary department. It's open from 11:15 to 12:30 every weekday. It's located in the Statler Wings, just between the library and the cafeteria. You and any member of the public should come and experience the full service and rotating menu that the second semester culinary students provide at the Chef's Table.
Natural disasters are real and are responsible for numbers of deaths all around the world. San Francisco, California is home to one such disaster, the earthquake. The recent earthquake tremors have raised concerns among the people. Earthquakes are unpredictable and all we can do is be prepared for the worst. That is why I'm here to share with you my emergency earthquake kit. Here I have water, first aid kit, beans, a flashlight, and protein bars. This is my survival kit and I am ready to survive. Now how about you?
It never fully goes away, knowing at yourself no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're with, no matter how far you've come. And it seems like a battle not worth fighting, but it doesn't have to be this way. You're not alone. There are people out there that want to help, and when you're ready, they're more than willing to work it out with you.
Where you gonna roll those books?
To the library. You know how finals are.
Here, let me help. You know the library is more than a place to study.
Excuse me?
Yeah, these books are reserved, so you don't have to bring all these.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can rent out calculators and laptops there too.
But I still have to do a lot of online research for my paper.
The library reference center would save you a ton of time.
Sweet.
Oh, and guess where I got this comic book from?
Let me guess.
The library.
Walt, please. Let's both of us stop trying to justify this and just admit you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much money I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist without me, so you clearly don't know who I am. So let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Hey, Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? I mean, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Ron.
Here? Oh, man.
So why you didn't answer when I said it the first time, huh?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you answer me the first time I said it?
Because it's pronounced Aaron.
Son of a bitch! You done messed up now, Ron. Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office and explain to him exactly what you just did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy.
You mean Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get your goddamn ass out of my class right now. Insubordinate and churlish. Timothy.
Present.
Thank you.
Hi, now Ken. We all know that the moon isn't made of green cheese.
Yes, that's true, Harry.
But if it were made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it then?
What?
I know I would. Heck, I'd have seconds, then polish it off with a tall, cool Budweiser. I'd do it.
Yeah.
Would you?
I'm confused.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. It's just say yes and we'll move on.
Yes.
Hey! How about this mad cow disease?
What about it?
Well, it was here for a while, then it went away. Your thoughts?
Yes. Yeah, it was in the news for a while, and then it disappeared from the news.
Good point. Gee, I hope I never get it.
Channel 777 News. I'm your host, Devin Sevens, and now for your regularly scheduled news at 6. As for local news, Tiburon police have finally arrested a recent car chase suspect Thursday morning. He has been seen on numerous occasions going exactly 1 mile above the speed limit. A family of raccoons were injured last night from a hit-and-run bulldozer accident right by Interstate 680 in Cordelia. The sketch artist drawing shows the suspect is roughly 7 inches tall, has a fluffy tail, and he remains at large. An annual party at the Hillsborough Police Station got a little too noisy for the local residents. Sources say that local gangs were called in on a noise complaint, and they promptly broke the party up. No officers were harmed or beaten in an alleyway, but instead sent home to their mommies with a stern warning. A man who robbed a bank on Sycamore Avenue in Hercules is still on the loose. The suspect allegedly stole just $7, which I honestly wish I had right now. The suspect is described as 7 feet 7 inches tall with a transparent yet brownish complexion. He has beige eyes and a jagged black smile. Sources indicate a fear of needles and membership in a highly dangerous gang. If you have any information, please contact Hercules Police. And now for a look at weather. Well, since our weatherman isn't ready, I suppose we'll just take a look at traffic instead.
Rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant...
Oh, there definitely seems to be a heap of traffic along the I-80 near the Bay Bridge. Be sure to avoid that route if you can. Thanks, traffic man. As for our top story tonight, we'll be covering the extreme lice outbreak at Hercules Middle School. Our local middle school experienced the worst lice outbreak recorded in years. Students reported intense sensations.
Itching in my brain!
The school was placed on red alert, and the controversial delouser was brought in to contain the outbreak.
I am Countess von Vermenstrasser, the delouser. For your own good, you will cooperate. You have lice! And until your condition changes, you will all be detained here indefinitely.
You can't really make a statement.
Silence! Let the delousing begin!
The delouser is known for her controversial methods of lice removal. Extreme measures were used to subdue the problem, and although they yielded results, some students spoke out in protest.
This is insane! Isn't this a bit much for just an outbreak of lice?
I really don't want to be here.
Despite the opposition from children, parents have said they're happy with Miss von Bermanstrasser's work and will continue using her services in the future. That's all we have for you this time, folks. And now I'm off to join that pitchfork mob and find this bank robber and his heap of cash that he took, at least until I have to come back to do the 8 o'clock news. Good night, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to the Bay Area Sports Network. My name is Jason.
And I'm William.
Today we'll be covering current local sports news. We'll be covering the San Francisco Giants, San Francisco 49ers, and the Golden State Warriors. The San Francisco Giants are off to an 11-13 record this season. There have been a few changes made to the roster over the offseason. We're looking forward to seeing the Giants flourish over the course of the 162-game season. One of the newest additions, Andrew McCutchen, has already made a major impact on the Giants' offense. Andrew McCutchen is the first Giants player to collect 6 hits in a home game since Frankie Frisk on September 10, 1924, in Game 1 of a doubleheader against the Boston Braves at the Polo Grounds.
All-time career home run leader Barry Bonds' jersey will be retired in the upcoming season on August 11th. In 2007, Barry Bonds made history as surpassing the all-time home run leader Hank Aaron, who held the record at 756 home runs. He went on to complete his career with 762 career home runs. Only 3 players in baseball history have hit more than 700 home runs, Barry Bonds and Hank Aaron being 2, and Babe Ruth being the 3rd. So if you're in town, be sure to come out and support our Bay Area legend.
All right. The 49ers looking to bring in a lot of talent over the 2018 season, as they have a large salary cap for the upcoming season. Some of our off-season signings for the 2018 season consist of Richard Sherman, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Marquise Goodwin. The 49ers organization has decided to bring back Jimmy Garoppolo as he was signed to a 5-year, $135 million contract since joining the Niners. He has a perfect 5-0 record.
In other news, former San Francisco 49ers player Aldon Smith is back in the news. According to sources, Aldon Smith is being held at the San Francisco Sheriff's Department on a $500,000 bond after he was arrested Friday for the 3rd time in 2 months. Smith was arraigned Thursday on 3 charges of violating protective order, which was issued when he was arraigned March 12th for an original domestic violence charge stemming from a March 3rd incident with his fiance. In turning himself into one of those charges on March 23rd, but failed to show up for court appearances. 2 weeks ago, before making an appearance Thursday, he was ordered to wear an ankle monitor, which monitored alcohol use through sweat, and was then released.
The playoffs are approaching us. By this weekend, first few games of the postseason will be kicking off. The Warriors are expected to reach the finals this year, although they have been plagued with a few injuries late this season. One key player, Stephen Curry, is expected to play the first few games due to a knee injury. Rising star, Quinn Cook, will be filling in as a guard in the midst of Curry's absence. Both Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant are expected to step up and lead their team to the second round of the playoffs. This Saturday, April 14th, 2018, tune in to watch the Golden State Warriors take on the San Antonio Spurs at noon. Thank you for tuning in to the Bay Area Sports Network. We are your hosts, Jason.
And I'm William.
Be sure to tune in to tomorrow for more updates on your local sports teams.
Kickstarter company starts ketchup slice company. Can't beat 'em. Eat 'em. University students in Mexico turn a plague into delicious meals. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today on Food News Network. I'm Gerald Fraubenhoff, University News. A Kickstarter company started a campaign to make ketchup slices. According to Slice of Sauce Kickstarter page, this is an all-natural, no-mess, flavor-packed strip of ketchup. This fundraising campaign has already raised more than $3,000 over its initial goal of $15,000. In the state of Tabasco, southern Mexico, local fishermen are plagued by the acari, or devilfish. These fish are considered an invasive and are known to kill off indigenous species. Researchers and students of the University of Tabasco have begun efforts to commercialize and market the devilfish as an economic and nutritious source of food. They also donate acari meat to refugee and immigrant centers all across Mexico. Menso Tokyo, one of Japan's most acclaimed ramen bars, has people lining up for more than 2 hours just to get a taste of their food. The restaurant focuses mainly on the most popular style of a tenkatsu, which is porkly rich, nearly opaque broth. Its first expansion is outside of Japan is right here in good old San Francisco. The shop is located at 676 Gary Street. Menso Tokyo will be open from Tuesdays through Sundays from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Or as they say, until the soup runs out. In other news, today is National Pretzel Day. In honor of this special day, we have a pretzel historian, Dr. Brenzel. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Dr. Brenzel, tell me a little bit about yourself and your experiences with pretzels.
Well, I actually first encountered pretzels when I was about 5 years old. I hate pretzels! You see, my father actually owned a pretzel shop, so I had pretzels every day. I had pretzels for breakfast, and I had them during recess and lunch at school, and on really hard days, I even had to eat them for dinner. On my birthday, my father would make me a cake entirely made out of pretzels, and it was just so...
All right, that's great and everything, but maybe you could tell us something special about pretzels, something that not everybody knew already.
Well, Frobenhag, pretzels actually originated in Europe, possibly by monks in the early to Middle Ages, and there are many kinds, such as salted and soft and hard pretzels.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually okay. That's going to be all the time that we have today, Dr. Brenzel.
I'm not finished yet.
Thank you so much for coming, but we've really got to get going. And
Chocolate.
I'm anchor Gerald Brodenhoff, and this has been the Food News Network. Join us again tomorrow where we'll be talking about alligator meat. I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Inez Daniels.
And I'm Jason Storm.
And this is Real-Time Lunch Bites. Who's on top?
And who's on bottom?
Earlier this week, Demi Lovato and opening act Kehlani of the Tell Me You Love Me tour locked lips while on stage at Lovato's Newark, New Jersey final tour concert. The moment was captured by multiple fans at the show and has since gone viral across the internet. After the kiss, 25-year-old pop star Lovato then straddled Kehlani on her onstage bed. Well, Lovato stated, quote, "She came up behind me. I had no idea. She told me she was going to be watching the show, so I was looking for her. I didn't see her out there, so I was like, okay, I guess she decided to go, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I feel her hands on my shoulders for this song, Lovely. I look up, and it's her."
Lovato also said the moment was totally spontaneous, but she didn't seem to mind it one bit. "I don't know, we just kissed each other. It wasn't planned. She totally surprised me, and it was perfect. It was awesome."
Yeah. Y'all ain't ready.
Spring break just ended around the nation for colleges, and students and teachers are feeling the heavy fatigue from all their mind-blowing time off. This afternoon, we hope to offer some tips and advice on how to recover from all that awesomeness. Personally, I found myself so exhausted from all the heavy narcotics and alcohol I put into my system, followed by those hours of radiating beach time and late night partying, not to mention all that hooking up. It's crazy how much time you need to recover from just 1 week of fun. However, when it comes to recovering, I find that a good old cold shower and a ton of sleep therapy are key to keeping me back in the swing of things. What do you think, JJ?
I was thinking, it's like, yo, stay hydrated, man. I think I need a nap.
Oh my God. Are you gonna be okay, JJ?
Mexican food lovers, listen up. Thursday, April 26th is National Burrito Day. And yes, it is a real holiday. Just like National Dance Day is a thing, and it's quite acceptable that you'll be dancing after scoring some great burrito deals at Rockin' Javi's jalapeno food truck parked just behind the broadcast department of City College.
Midterms may be over, but finals are just around the corner. Now many students are already beginning to feel the pressure. So Jason has some tips to get ready.
That's right, Inez. I find it best to start off by writing the date of my finals in the calendar with the best intentions. I tell myself that this time, I'm really going to work hard on it. Then I quickly forget about it and move on with my life. But then I remember a week prior and still do nothing about it. Then I wake up the morning of the finals and say to myself, oh no, that's today. And I did nothing to prepare for it. Why the hell didn't I just study? I've been using this for several semesters and find it works great.
Well, it sounds like you've really done your research.
I have. Also, if you have an essay due, I find it best to give myself 8 hours to work on it the day prior and just watch YouTube and not surf the net the whole time.
Yeah, good luck with that, JJ. Okay, that's all the news bites for today. And remember, it doesn't really matter who's on top.
Or who's on bottom.
As long as you're having fun together. I'm Inez Daniels.
And I'm JJ Storm. And this was Real Time Lunch Bites for April 24th, 2018.
Welcome back to the show that puts your fears on the line for money. I'm your host, Joe Rogan, for this special episode of Fear Factor University. On this episode, we have students from around the country putting their lives on the line for 15 minutes of fame, but most importantly, to pass BCST 140. One of these lucky failing students will walk away with $50,000 in cash, as well as bragging rights for passing the class. Now let me introduce you to the contestants. First up, we have Kate, a short-tempered, go-getting bartender from Long Beach, California. We also have Trent, another short-tempered go-getter bartender from, guess where? Long Beach, California. These animals were the only two people to make it out of the round one. Now that they're here for round two, and hopefully that they can make it to round three. Both contestants can either win or lose here, but the way it's looking, neither is going to pass BCST 140. As you all know, round two usually has to do with eating something gross. And today's menu, we have bugs from the pet store. Keep in mind, these were not sterilized in any fashion and are straight from farm to table. I hope these contestants can stomach these critters because they both have to eat one cricket to make it to round three of Fear Factor. Sounds easy, right? They will each have to eat one in a minute to pass the test. And the person that fails to do so will be eliminated from the competition. Kate, are you ready?
You bet.
Trent, are you ready?
You betcha I do.
All right, let's get the timer going and begin eating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Oh my God.
Hey, she's got it. She's almost got it.
You got one?
Kate's got one. Trent's looking for one. He's going in for one.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Kate's ready, almost ready. Oh, Trent's got one. Wow, this is intense. All right, we're just halfway done with round 2, and still with the contestant. Oh my God, Kate ate it. Kate's got it. We had 10 seconds left, but Kate got it before 10 seconds. Oh my God, Trent also got. Oh my God. You guys really ate it? I would have passed you guys regardless, but oh my God, you guys ate it? This isn't a real show. You guys really ate it, didn't you? Can someone give them a trash or water or something? I honestly didn't think that they'd eat the cricket, but I guess 140 is definitely worth it to them. Well, there isn't even a round 3. I just wanted them to eat crickets. Well, catch us next week. We bring back students that dropped English 1B for a chance to change the English grade on the transcripts. I'm your host, Joe Rogan, and this is Fear Factor University.
Good morning, you lazy bums. I'm Oxana Basse, and welcome to No Pain No Gain Hawaiian morning workout. Aloha. Okay, now get your fat butt off the couch and let's get started. And remember, no pain, no gain. Let's start with my favorite personal workout, push-ups. They flatten your fat belly and build your biceps. Okay, you lazy bums, now get up and give me 20. 1, 2, 3. Keep on going, you lazies. Now don't forget, if you want to get the most of a 3-minute workout and look like me, then you need my signature Oxana Basse tracksuit for 25% off if you come and say, I'm a lazy bum. Yes, that's it. Sucking it, babies. Yeah, that's it. Give me more, you lazy bums. No pain.
No gain.
Okay, and now it's time to... No, it's time to show my new workout watch, now available for 25% discount if you come now and say, I'm a lazy bum. Of course you can, you lazy bums. Now it's time for jumping jacks. Get your fat butt off the ground and get to it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, give me more, give me more. That's it. Feel the burn, feel the burn. Get up, you lazy bums. This is live TV, not stage, pre-recorded show from a community college broadcast department. Now get up and give me more. Okay, now we're finished. Let's stretch. You heard me, you lazy bums. Get up and stretch. Oh, and that reminds me. If you want to look and feel like me, amazing, while maximizing your workout, then you need my patented Oxana Basse Smoothie Master Blender, now available for 25% discount if you come and say, I'm a lazy bum. Now let's keep stretching. And keep that cool down burn on fire. Okay, that's all for today. I'm Oxana Basse, and remember, this was no pain, no gain Hawaiian morning workout. See you tomorrow, you lazy bums. Aloha.
From City College Studios in San Francisco, it's The Very Late Show with Chauncey Rogers. Special guest tonight, Lorena Davis. And with me, Frankie O'Malley and the one-man band. Now here's your host, Chauncey Rogers.
Wait for me. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Great crowd, great energy. I'm Chauncey Rogers, and this is The Very Late Show. Boy, a bunch of stuff going on in the news. Apparently, a white high school student from Utah wore a Chinese dress to prom. Yeah, a lot of people are upset. People are saying it's the largest case of cultural appropriation since Darth Vader wore a Japanese samurai helmet. Scientists at the University of Manchester have discovered what will happen when the sun dies. Yeah, and for some reason they're calling it the 2020 election. Oh my, yeah. Kanye West is in the news a lot. Get this, he stated that because African Americans were slaves for over 400 years, that it seemed like they chose to be slaves. That's true, he said that. When asked to comment, George W. Bush said, maybe Kanye doesn't like black people either. Who knows? Who knows what Kanye thinks? A couple in... Kanye is tripping. I think you might be tripping. A couple in Denver, Colorado gave birth in a Chipotle to a baby boy. People are saying it's the only good thing to happen to someone at a Chipotle. And they're right. Chipotle can go down. Another big thing, it looks like Republicans in Congress are nominating for President Trump to receive a Nobel Peace Prize for his actions for peace in Korea. Yeah, and Sweden is petitioning to have Alfred Nobel turned over in his grave. So, what's real anyway? What's happening? I love you, Dan. We have a wonderful show tonight. Lorena Davis is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan and the One-Man Band. Dan, you're getting a lot better. We love it.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you, Frankie?
Oh, I don't know. I'm doing good. I just showed up.
You showed up.
Yep. You know, sometimes.
It's about time you take responsibility and control of your life.
I know. Sometimes I just don't want to be here. Often.
Well, just sit there and listen to this.
I'm an honest person.
I saw Avengers recently, and it's been in the news a lot. It's kind of hard to avoid. And I thought it'd be a great idea to show some little-known Avengers that didn't make it into the movies.
Let's do this. It sounds exciting.
Here's a little-known hero, the infallible Forgot Mother's Day boy.
Yeah, don't do that.
Where's my mommy?
Such an extreme punishment. Here's another, the Broken Watchman. Oh, boy.
He's so high.
We should all get high one day.
Yeah, we will. I am.
Poor guy can't tell the time. Here's another one. The Invisible Pedestrian. Where is he? Nowhere to be found.
It's right there.
Sorry, we'll try to get a better photo for you folks. The next one, Frankie, the Macho Night Owl. Oh,
wow.
Concussions and stuff in my head. Idiot. These are sad. I'll tell you another one. This one is the I'll tell you when I had enough woman.
Oh.
Scolding him for all his wrong.
Hits a little too close to home.
He
to
probably
be
deserves
honest.
it though.
Yeah.
Naughty guy. I'm starting to see why they didn't make it to the Avengers.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I understand we have another photo for the Invisible Pedestrian. Let's go to that one.
Can you show that on television?
I'm sorry about that, folks. And our thoughts and prayers are with the Invisible Pedestrian family.
Poor taste. That was in poor taste.
Let's move on. Time to introduce our special guest tonight. She's the star of the upcoming film Kidnapped. Let's give her a nice warm welcome, Lorena Davis. Wow. You look great.
Thank you.
Just to stand up.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a dishonorable man.
Why?
It says here that you wrote, produced, directed, and starred in every role of your upcoming film.
I did. So I played the male and female roles. Took a lot of getting into character, into my inner male.
Do you think that was a little ambitious?
No, not at all. I don't think you should limit yourself, especially it was my own personal creative project. So I just went all out, directing, producing.
Well, speaking of going all out, it also says here that you will all out give birth to the savior of the human race, who will be the future leader of the resistance and will defeat the evil robot oppressors known as Cyberden. Tell us a little about that.
That was actually the night I accidentally ingested peyote and I just got this huge epiphany.
Wow.
So we'll see if that happens.
We can't.
We'll see.
So no savior?
Who knows? Maybe. Maybe there is one, maybe there isn't.
Well, that's just wonderful. Kidnapped hits theaters this weekend. Let's take a look.
Everything went smoothly, no witnesses.
It was perfect, boss. Just like you said. We waited for the alley, he came in, we knocked him out, scooped him up, put him in the van.
You know, I have my doubts, but maybe you guys are good for something. Fucking idiot. You got the wrong guy.
Thank you.
No makeup involved, right? It was just all
Bleach.
expression.
That's it.
Wow.
Bleach. Well, you really disappeared in that role. It was great having you here, Miss Davis, for having you on the show, and Frank. Well, that does it for us tonight, folks. Thank you and good night.
Welcome, this is Urban Jeopardy. Now here is your host, Jason Phillips. Hello everyone, I am Jason Phillips and I'm your host of Urban Jeopardy, the show where anything goes. And today, contestants are a philosopher from Newark, New Jersey, Matteo Fasano.
How you doing?
We also have an animal care technician from Omaha, Nebraska, Richard Thapa. And last but not least, we have an advertisement executive from Richmond, Virginia, Faith Austria. With that being said, here we go into the Jeopardy round. Today we feature these categories: people not invited to the cookout, celebrities famous for no reason, questions that make you go one-hit wonders, who reads, and all hell no. Contestant 1, you may choose a category.
Can I choose famous people for no reason for 300?
Okay. My 2003 video was leaked in 2007 by Vivid Entertainment. Contestant 3.
Who is Paris Hilton?
That is incorrect, but I would have to agree. She is famous for no reason.
Who is Kim Kardashian?
That is correct. Contestant 2.
Oh, hell nah for 500, please.
Okay. There's a video for this question. Contestant 3.
What is? Oh, hell nah. You're wasting food. There are people less fortunate than us that can be eating this.
That was nice of you, Contestant 3, but that is incorrect. Contestant 1.
What is? Oh, hell no, I'm about to go to jail.
That is absolutely correct. Contestant number 2.
Questions that go, for 300, please.
Okay. Do vegetarians eat animal crackers?
What is?
That is correct. Contestant 3.
Can I get whore ads for 500?
I'm sorry, which category?
Whore ads for 500?
There's no category by that name. It's pronounced who reads.
I can read.
Okay.
That one.
Okay, this UK title was changed when the book was brought to the United States. Contestant 3.
What is Dr. Seuss?
Incorrect.
What is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone?
That is absolutely correct. It's time for Final Jeopardy. The topic will be lyrics. The frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go bloob. And the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? Contestant 1.
Who is Weird Al Yankovic?
That is absolutely wrong. You wagered $100, bringing your final to $400. Contestant 2.
Who is Lil Dicky?
That too is incorrect. You wagered $200, bringing your final down to $600. Last but not least, contestant 3.
Who is Yelvis? Gang, 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 gang.
That is absolutely correct. You wagered $15, bringing your final to $315. After winning today, Richard will get to come back tomorrow. Will you? We hope.